of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them a while. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
It has been a while, but the Target Series is back at the Kansas Speedway for race number 10 of the final Target Series season. We are here for the AARP 300. On pole for today's race, the 99 of Kenny Walrus. Beside him, starting in second, is the 18 of DJ Reed. Then in third place, it's Jose Mills. Fourth place to Brett Sierra. And ranking out the top 5, Will Graymont in the 42. Then in sixth place, it's Mathis Wells. Seventh to Code Red. Eighth place for Jake Richardson. Ninth to Levi Shones, and Matthew Burnett, the 15, completes the top 10 starting positions. Back by them, we have Ronan Curtis, and to his outside, the 4 of Landon Lyons. Then there's Colton Young, the 01, and Brendan Zarland down to his inside, the 36. Then we have Evan Hunter with the 98 of Jennifer Buford. Then there's Conrad Evans and the 92 of Jordan Stout. Then we have Ross McTrain and Samet Oskin in the 13, along with the 2 of Luke Rainey and the 61 of Felix Janssen. Then there's Jay Jefferson and the 90 of Brandon Beal, along with Jake Galloway and Jay Rando in the 74. Then we have Jeff Wright and Keyshawn Richardson, Justin Zidell the 7 and second in points Zachary DeLello, Nolan Lawrence and Marshall Burrell, Bronson Minnick, Eli Bright, Anthony Hernandez and points leader Danny Lloyd, Adam McDowell, Jonathan Buford, and in the final row, Riley Spurley-Tube and Eric Olson start back in the 39th and 40th positions here today at Kansas. Target Series returns to this 1.5 mile racetrack for the 10th race of season 12. Let's go on track time, fire these cars up.
Drivers, start your engines.
"40 engines are fired, and we're rolling here at the Kansas Speedway for the AARP 300, 30 laps here in the Target Series, race number 10 of the final season. On the front row, Kenny Walrus and the 18 of DJ Reed, 2 drivers who want to get back to victory lane in the Target Series. And what a great place to be back at the Kansas Speedway. As you can see, the pavement has definitely aged since the last time we were here in both the Target Series and the Gatorade Cup Series. Track a lot older, but it's going to produce some great racing for sure. Pace car to pit road. Kenny Walrus, DJ Reed are the front row. Mills and Sierra, his home track, makes up the top 4. As we come down, the green flag is waving in the air. We're underway from the Kansas Speedway again. DJ Reed up top, 3 wide, falling back big time in the 18. Started second, but up top, 3 wide, dropping back outside the top 5 as pole starter Kenny Walrus leads the first lap here at Kansas. Second place to Mills, third place to Graymont under fire from Code Red in the 28 off to turns 1 and 2. These fast speeds and intense racing as they're already 3 wide, multiple rows deep in the pack. And that can be dangerous, especially off turn 4. Turns 1 and 2 into the backstretch. Normally we don't see crashes happen there here at Kansas, but right here, off of 4 is where if there's going to be a crash, it's probably going to happen off 4 down this front stretch. It'll probably happen with the car hitting the outside wall off of 4, the outside safety barrier, and coming down into the pack as Kenny Walrus continues to lead in the 99. Mills still hot in his bumper in second. Curtis now will move to third. Brendan Sarland's going to try and move for third now as he brings Evan Hunter and Conrad Evans to the inside with them, along with the 13 of Samet Oskin. And still look at this, 3 by 3 behind. This is about 5-6 rows deep of 3 wide racing. There were some names that started up towards the front. They're trying to drop back out of this 3 wide so that they can get back down to the bottom as quick as possible. As a peak for the lead, Mills was kind of looking out on Walrus, but so far that 99 looking nice and strong out in front, able to hold the 81 at bay. Yeah, so far Mills not able to do anything with Kenny. He's just stayed on his bumper. I think those 2 cars may be pretty equal. They're running lap times within 1/1000th of a second of each other. Evans will move up to third in the 89. Samet Oskin to 4th, 5th place now Felix Janssen, who needs a rebound race. He has had a struggle in the last few races. He was leading the points for a while there at the beginning of the season, but has quickly faded back and in danger now, falling outside the top 10 in points and being challenged by Brandon Beal to the inside now for 4th, with Jake Gowie coming with him. Evans will move low for 2nd on Jose Mills. That's going to split up the front 2 that were able to stay single file. See if Evans has anything for Kenny. He does already off 4. You can see right there a nice run. He's down to the inside, so a challenge for Kenny Walrus, the first win of the day, and it's in the forms of Conrad Evans in the 89 off to turn 1. Evans going to take the spot. 89 out front. Here comes Brandon Beal to run off 2 to the bottom lane. Beal to the bottom down the backstretch. Jake Gowie, the 20, is with him along with the 10 of Keyshawn Richardson. The first multi-time winner of the season is the driver of the 10, looking to go back-to-back and for his 3rd win of season number 12. He's bringing 2nd in points to Lello with him. Brandon Beal, first driver other than Kenny Walrus to lead a lap in this race. Eli Bright's on the inside moving forward. He has the 2 of Luke Randy just behind him. Adam McDowell, the 12, started out back. He's moving up. Jeff Bright, the 1, coming up as well. And they have Ronan Curse, the 93. They have Bronson Minnick in the 07, also trying to make his way up as Jake Gowie moves out in front. He's going to get lap sled bonus points right here as he's going to lead off 4. Back to the start, finishing. Jake Gowie will lead the 7th lap here in the Target Series at Kansas. Good friend Eli Bright coming up with him. Eli from Missouri, so this track basically a home track for him. Kansas, Missouri bordering each other, and Eli looking to do it, but to the inside goes Luke Rennie in the 2. Luke for 2nd, Gowie out in front. Here comes 2-time champion Adam McDowell. In fact, that's 4 championships on the bottom lane. McDowell and Jeff Bright each have 2 championships in this series. They've been some of the best. But McDowell, it's been a long time since he's found glory, found a championship spot. Jeff Bright's been a long time for him as well. He won back in season 1 and season 4. McDowell won back-to-back just season 6 and season 7. Jeff for 2nd in the 1. Ronan Curtis coming with them. Here comes the 07 Bronson Minnick, 39 Jake Richardson. That's Curtis's teammate. Here comes another JRM car, the 7 of Justin Zidell making forward on the inside. Heads up from the 98 of Jennifer Beeford, and the 11 as well as the 3 wide has kind of calmed down, but there's still double file many rows deep, and there was 1 row 3 right back there, but otherwise they're getting a little bit calmer now as we're getting towards the midpoint of the series, maybe trying to log some laps at this stage. And maybe trying to get to Jake Gowie, that 20, doing what we saw our pole sitter do early on, and that was stay out in front and be able to control the lead. However, whenever that was happening early on with Kenny, he had Mills up his bumper. Gowie really has no one on his bumper right now. He's pulled away by a car length or 2. Now Minnick's trying to get to there. As the front few get clear in single file. Richardson sideways off the corner. That's Jake Richardson, and he might surrender 3rd because of that. That was a big moment off turn 2 for that 39 driver. Here comes Idell for that 3rd spot. Here comes the 11 Anthony Hernandez, winner at Daytona to kick off this season. Moving up, he has Jay Brando and Jay Jefferson behind him. And here comes the 18 TJ Ray coming back, starts 2nd in this race, but was the first driver to get put up top 3 wide. But he faded back quickly now, has found his way back up on the bottom lane, moving back forward, back up inside the top 10 just behind teammate Jay Jefferson. Those JGR cars look pretty strong so far today. Gowie leading, he's led a good amount of laps, and then obviously Jefferson and Reed also come to the front. So that's 3 JGR cars currently inside the top 10. Looking to get inside the top 5 here. Jefferson going 3 wide bottom. That's for 3rd right there, and that's going to bring his teammate Reed with him. So JGR 1, 3, and 4 at this moment. Looking pretty strong so far here today. As Minnick falls back 3 wide up top. The only one up here that's not inside the, or not a Toyota inside the top 4. That's the 7 of Justin Zidell, who's right now running in 2nd, trying to hunt down that 20 of Jake Galloway, and is there off 4. He got a nice run. Getting a little tight back behind them. 17 laps to go, so still not even midway through this race. Lots of time left for drivers to keep making moves. Landon Line shuffles DJ Reed aside. That's bringing Jay Jefferson to the bottom of the 18. Danny Lloyd shoved wide by Brett Sear in the 9. He wants to win at his home track. Another Missouri native right here in that 9 car. He would love to find Victor Lane. He only has 1 Target Series win to his credit back in his championship season at Michigan. That was so long ago for Brett Sear. He's had little to no success anywhere since that win, since that championship. He's looking for something here today at Kansas. Started 4th in this race right now, runs in 4th, moves over 3rd on Jay Jefferson, right down in front of the 2 of Luke Rainey. Jefferson able to maintain that third spot. So nice move there by Jefferson, showing the strength of that 19 car. Once again, I think these JGR Toyotas are pretty strong. Can Zidell do anything with Jake Gower? Does Jay Jefferson shove the 7 aside, try and make it a teammate 1-2 at the front? Halfway here in Kansas. Caution free so far. Jake Gowie's led a good amount of the laps in the 20 car. Being challenged by the 7 of Zidell. Zidell's being challenged by Gowie's teammate Jay Jefferson in the 19. And Jefferson is being challenged by Zidell's teammate, the 9 of Brett Sierra. So right now the front 4, you have JGR, JRM, JGR, JRM. Here comes Jefferson for second, though, in the 7 of Zidell. He left the bottom open. That's all you need. That also shuffles Sierra to the outsides. Here comes Jake Richardson and Zachary DeLello to the bottom. 39 and 35. DeLello looking to get to the points lead ahead of Danny Lloyd. They were tied entering Iowa. Lloyd did really well. DeLello also did well. However, Lloyd just did so good, he opened it up by 25 points. Those drivers have really pulled away from third on back end points as well. DeLello for second in the 35. Ross McTrain with him. Code Red back up to the front. Here comes Evan Hunter moving forward, along with the 42, Will Graymont. Brandon Beal coming back up to the front. There's Kenny, started on pole, led the first few laps, but now trying to make his way back up. Marshall Bro behind him. Riley's Burns shoved to the outside the 22. As others try to make it forward. 3 wide back here to the bottom lane. 66 Eric Olson forcing Jennifer Beeford to the outside. Sarlin's with him. Here comes Eli Bright. Jose Mills as well and others. Conrad Evans is stuck back here in the 89. As Galway being challenged by McTrain to turn 1 is the 17. There he is! Side by side for the lead. That's all it needed. Door to door, McTrain pulls ahead down the backstretch. Where does Felix Janssen go? Where does Evan Hunter and Justin Zidell go? Behind them, they're shoving 3 wide. To the middle lane when Will Graymont almost hit Jay Jefferson. Now Jefferson really wide through 3 and 4. They're still 3 wide. McTrain led that lap, 11 to go. Janssen to the bottom in turn 1. 61 for the lead in Kansas. Felix Janssen moves out front. Second place now, Evan Hunter. Hunter being challenged by the 7 of Zidell down the backstretch. Here comes Jake Richardson, Zachary DeLello, and Burrow as well. 3 wide inside the top 10. Here comes Matthew Burnett in the 15. Yes, Keyshawn Richardson, Jonathan Beefer, and Anthony Hernandez with them. And still somehow keeping it clean. 10 to go in Kansas. Battle for second, and now this pack starting to get a lot more racy. They're back to 3 by 3. These drivers know we're getting down to the end of it. You need track position every way. You need to try and get yourself up to the front any way you can, and these drivers are going to be making these 3 wide bold moves. Look at that pack behind the front 10 or so. Janssen's out front. DeLello to second now in the 35, looking to get 5 points for leading a lap in the 35. Matthew Burnett's going to move up to third challenge for a second into turn 1. They have 9 laps to go. How about Jonathan Beeford showing his nose at the front? Hernandez trying to come back up. A block as Beeford trying to get low on Burnett. He does get there, and for the lead, DeLello is low on Janssen into turns 3 and 4. 8 to go at the line. Zachary DeLello now out in front in the 35. He'll get 5 bonus points for leading the lap. I don't know if Danny Lloyd did that here today, so that's big for that points lead, but now Beeford to the inside for the lead in turns 1 and 2. Beeford out in front. Hernandez, the 11 now moving for the lead. Our Daytona winner. Here comes DJ Reed, the 18 as well. The 7 is Zidell. Zidell's really hung around the front once he got up here, so that 7 pretty strong. We'll have to see if he can get to the lead. He's had a hard time doing that here today. 7 laps to go in the AARP 300 at Kansas. The names starting to rise to the front. Zidell, Wells, Lyons, Eric Olson, Jeff Bright. Some big names moving to the front at the right time. Shones and Lloyd also moving up here. 3 wide. Hernandez goes up the racetrack as Reed out in front in the 18. 6 laps to go at the line. This is the thing about the 7 I don't know about. He's hung around the front, but every time he's in second, he can't make the pass for the lead. It's just something weird about that 7 car. He gets to second, gets to the bumper of the guy in front of him in the lead. He just can't make it work. He can't make the pass. 5 laps to go this time by in Kansas. Once we get to the line, a yellow flag would end this race short. Lions might want to shuffle that 7 out to try and have a shot for the lead, because right now Zidell just can't do it. Something about that 7 car is just not good in second place. He has a fast enough car to stay up here, You know, he's staying inside the top 5 since he got up here. Just can't make the move, and see right there, that's going to cost him second. Landon Lyons to the inside. Jeff Bright going with Lyons, this time by 4 to go at Kansas. Can Reed hold on to the 18? Here comes Lawrence and Shones and Lloyd. Yo and Burnett. The names starting to come to the front of the field. 4 laps to go in Kansas. Lyons with a runoff 2. Looking inside of Reed. He's there, he's pressuring him. Jeff Bright a little loose, and he might lose that 3rd spot to Nolan Lawrence in the 51. And Denny Lloyd looking to extend the points lead up into the top 5, late in the going. That's what he's done so well so far this season, being up front when it counts. And when the points start to pay out, that's when Lloyd starts to come to the front, up to 4th, 3 to go. But can anyone shuffle the 18 out? DJ Reed holding the gap right now steadily in front of the 4 of Lyons. Lawrence maybe getting a little impatient in the 51. He wants to step out. 2 laps at the line. DJ Reed trying to hold it. Lyons trying to steal it. Lawrence trying to get there. He looks bottom, but Lloyd's down low first. 2 laps to go at Kansas. How about the JDM cars? Yo and Matthew Burnett coming up trying to get to teammate Landon Lyons. Adam McDowell shoving the 16 aside in the 12. White flag this time by. 2 cars break away. It's DJ Reed and Landon Lyons. Does Lyons have anything for the 18? If he has something, he has to make it happen now. Matthew Burnett's going to move up to 3rd. That's Lyons' teammate. One last time around Kansas. DJ Reed leads. Lyons on his tail to turn 1. Can Lyons ever get low on Reed? Through 1 and 2. He's looking again. Burnett. Does he help his teammate? Does he go for 2nd? 3 and 4 for the final time for DJ Reed. His teammate Jake Galloway dominated early on. Fell back. But Reed will get out in front. Checkered flag is up. And DJ Reed will win at Kansas. What a race in the return to the Kansas Speedway for the Target Series. DJ Reed and Toyota show the strength of those cars here today as Galloway leads maybe the most laps and Reed leads a lot of laps late and gets the victory lane. Let's go see the finish results of the updated points. Here's how they finished in the AARP 300 at the Kansas Speedway. No caution flags today in this race. 7 lead changes, 8 different drivers leading here today at the Kansas Speedway. DJ Reed in the 18 reigns supreme, leading 7 of the 30 laps en route to victory lane for Joe Gibbs Racing. 2nd place goes to Landon Lyons. He just could not make a move at the end for whatever reason. Matthew Burnett ends up in 3rd, and Mcdowell in 4th, and Jeff Bright, the 1, rounds out the top 5. 6th place to Jennifer Buford, 7th to Jade Jefferson. Danny Lloyd extends the point to with the top 10 and 8th here today. 9th place to Jonathan Buford, and Nolan Lawrence in the 51. He rounds out the top 10. A lot of variety in where people start in the top 10 finishing. DJ Reed started inside the top 5 in 2nd. Lyons and Burnett started inside the top 15. Jennifer Buford top 20. Then you have drivers that start below 30th, like Adam McDowell, 37th. You have, obviously, Danny Lloyd 36th, Buford 38th, Lawrence 31st. So, didn't matter where you start here today, you could definitely make passes up to the front. Felix Janssen led 2 laps in this race here today, ends up in 14th. Dominant car of the day. Jake Galloway led 12 laps around the midpoint, but never could get back up to the front. 18th for the driver of the 20, but still a decent points day for him. Kenny Walrus led the first 5 laps from pole, 24th. DeLello led a lap, 23rd. McTrain 29th with the lap led, along with Beal and Hernandez, who finished down 32nd, 35th. A lot of big names down here at the bottom that maybe just cycled out the wrong time. Let's now go see the points. 10 races through with the Target Series season number 12. Here are how the points are shaping out. Danny Lloyd extends the points lead, 68 up now on Zach DeLello, who maintains in 2nd. Colton Yo is 3rd, Levi Shones is 4th, and Landon Lyons up to the top 5 with a nice result here today. Keyshawn Richardson in 6th. Those 2 wins helping him out in the 10. Conrad Evans right now in 7th. Kenny Walrus in 8th. Eli Bright in 9th. In 10th place to Mathis Wells, but it's oh so close for the top 10. Kenny Walrus is only 4 points up on 11th. Eli Bright and Mathis Wells both 1 point up. Zidell's 1 below. Buford is 6 below. Jefferson is 11 below. Those drivers oh so close. DJ Reed, the win today, moves him up to 14th in points and into a wildcard spot. The other wildcard right now, Anthony Hernandez, who's currently 17th in the point standings. Right now, 3 winners are inside the top 10. 2 are from 11th to 20th. The other 4 are down here. Jose Mills in the 28th position, you have Samet Oskin 32nd, and then two drivers that are oh so close to the top 20. Jake Richardson, Marshall Burrow within 10 points of the top 20, trying to use those wins if they can get up there as wild card spots. But some names down here that need to get going: Riley Spurley too, Jonathan Buford. You have Samet Oskin, Luke Rainey, Brett Sierra. Some others like McTrain and Sarlin, rookies. And obviously Jay Brando down. It's not been the season he's won. Still has not scored a top 10 through 10 races this season. Race number 11. We're going to a different country, different continent, as we go racing at the Rockingham Motor Speedway for the Unilever 400K. I'll see you guys then.